Trump went to the Libertarian National Convention, which is awesome.
Love that.
And let's see how this works. Right Side Broadcasting primed their viewers on what people in the Libertarian Convention might do to Trump. And let me tell you, things got really heated.
No, this crowd is very vocal about their beliefs and the policies that they stand for. And so that, with that being said, President Trump is expected to come on this stage, and he will be met with all kinds of different personalities in the crowd.
The announcer sounds like me doing a fake announcer voice when I want to make like a comical, silly, fake announcement voice.
I don't know how to change
That's
my
right.
wallpaper.
We got Donald Trump coming in a little bit. You don't even know about it.
Crowd. No, not your usual MAGA supporters and MAGA enthusiasts who come to his rallies. This is a group, and just
Trump is 30 minutes late on what already promised to be a uniquely contentious speech at the Libertarian Convention. Here is the first response to him.
And without further ado, I would like to welcome the 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Oh, people are booing. People are already booing. Yeah. Boo. Did you see that they're calling Trump a socialist? That's awesome. Trump's getting booed when he starts his fucking speech. That's awesome. Okay. Oh, you can briefly see his face where he's like, this is gonna be a tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd.
Let's see. If I'll win him over, who's Ross? Ross is the guy from the dark web Silk Road shit. Ross is the Silk Road guy. I don't remember. I don't know.
Oh man, I'm getting so libbed up.
Ask why I came. A lot of people ask why I came to speak at this Libertarian Convention, and you know, it's an interesting question.
Ross Ulbricht deserves a second chance. In prison since 2013, first-time offender, all non-violent convictions, 2 life sentences plus 40 years without parole. Oh, this is the guy that created Silk Road. Oh, I don't know about this because, I mean, nobody should die in prison, obviously. But isn't Silk Road like literally where people would, purchase assassins and shit? Silk Road moved billions of dollars and mostly drugs, but also weapons, fake documents, and other contraband. He got nabbed for buying fake documents and paying hitmen.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's you can't really do that. Anyway, he set it up as a free market, and the users started posting insane shit in a spiral.
But we're gonna have a lot of fun. Well, in the last year, I've been indicted by the government on 91 different things. So, if I wasn't a libertarian before, I sure as hell am a libertarian now.
They're still booing him.
And unlike Joe Biden,
the crowd is
God, that was this crowd is brutal.
I mean, they're libertarians, of course, dude. They're fucking freaks.
What was he thinking,
dude? If you're someone who in America,
I have a take on this. Right. I don't want you to ruin my take.
Okay, well,
I don't think this is the dunk that liberals think it is.
Why?
Because I think that his supporters fucking loved him going into this and saying what he thought. But they're gonna say how brave and tough he is for doing this.
Yeah. No, for sure. Here's the thing. In America, when someone says they're a libertarian, they're not an actual libertarian. And I don't even mean like libertarianism as like a political theory, because libertarianism as a political theory is technically left-wing globally. Whereas in the United States of America, it means that you are a hyper-capitalist, I guess. You're a minarchist. It spans from like people who believe that maybe courts should exist and that we'll figure out how to build the roads later, to people who simply want to abolish driver's licenses and age of consent laws, gut the Fed, things of that nature. But back in the day, it used to simply mean that you're a Republican that likes guns and and is fine with like smoking weed and shit. But a lot of people that call themselves libertarians also love Donald Trump, who unironically is restrictive on free travel, obviously. And so therefore, kind of weird for them to obviously cheer him on. But the thing is, if you are still a libertarian in 2024 and you haven't been like fully on the Trump train, you are most likely some of the biggest freaks.
Libertarians are just a group of people that come together on
The freakish.
one thing, and they think they call themselves libertarian because they all agree on one crazy thing like that.
It's just like very odd, very odd. Like Ben Shapiro calls himself a libertarian, right? But like he also is a neocon, very pro-war, and which is something that libertarians are supposed to hate, and also totally fucking right-wing on immigration, which again, libertarians are supposed to be free, unrestricted travel. Ben Shapiro is also anti-abortion and anti-gay. Another thing that like libertarians should technically consider to be the nanny state. Ben Shapiro is very pro-cop. Libertarians are supposed to be anti-cop. Again, the state should not have a monopoly on violence. So libertarians don't really know what they actually believe. But the ones that actually do the reading oftentimes will have wacky ideas.
I don't throw people in jail for disagreeing with me. I don't do that.
Bullshit.
That's, yeah, he kills them.
Gratitude to all the fierce champions of freedom in this room. You are champions of freedom. You are indeed. And I'm here to talk to you about the rise of left-wing fascism in the country and the need to defeat the corrupt and incompetent tyrant in the White House, crooked Joe Biden.
It's a signature fascist strategy.
Okay.
You take yourself and you turn it around and reflect it back on the other party. And because they're more effective at propaganda, people start to believe it. No, I don't read. My dad just told me about that.
In the history of the United States. He is the worst president by far.
My dad told me to read a book.
In fact,
and I'm afraid because my dad's in his mid-60s, and I'm afraid it's a problematic book.
What's the book?
It's called The True Believer.
I don't know what it is.
It's like a book that was written in the 50s about people that, like, how people could become so, like...
Eric Hoffer, The True Believer?
Yeah, is this a problematic book?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, God.
The theme is political fanaticism, with which it deals severely and brilliantly.
Oh, the New Yorker said it was good.
Yeah. Famous bestseller with concise insight to what drives the mind of the fanatic and the dynamics of a mass movement. It's probably some lib shit.
in fact, I would say that Jimmy Carter is very happy tonight because he goes down as being a brilliant president by
Wait, hold on. What about Jimmy Carter? I watched a documentary on Jimmy Carter.
Yeah.
fundamental.
He actually had he was ahead of his time in a lot of ways. No, he wasn't? All right.
Let's not get into Jimmy Carter.
Everyone here
God.
tonight believes that we must fight for the same fundamental freedoms, freedom of expression, freedom of religion, freedom of the right to own a firearm, and freedom over taxation.
What happened to Jimmy Carter?
Freedom over taxation. I don't want to get into Jimmy Carter.
Did he do something wrong?
I mean, he's an American president. Like there's not really any good ones out there.
But he wore a sweater and sat next to a fireplace.
Okay.
Like Mr. Rogers. And he tried to get us to invest in solar.
Yeah. Jimmy Carter,
in the 70s.
Jimmy Carter created the opportunity for a Reagan type to absolutely eviscerate American politics gut. He is like the archetypical Democrat that was neoliberal adjacent.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that was interesting. And you're going to like me, firearm. You're going to like me. Nobody better than me. And we just got the...
I mean, this is kind of desperate for pussy voice for Donald Trump. I'm going to be honest. Like going to the Libertarian Convention when you know full well that like they're not a big fan of yours. It makes me feel like you're just kind of doing that because you might not be super happy about your polls, like whatever the internal numbers he's seeing.
Full NRA, the strongest endorsement
Really?
they've ever given the NRA, so that's good.
Why are they booing
Freedom
him?
from overregulation.
I like that he said
right,
freedom from taxes. Like, what the fuck does that mean, dude? We're going to free you from taxes?
Our rights and freedoms have never been more in danger than they are right now. That is why I have come to extend a hand of friendship to ask for your partnership to defeat communism, defeat Marxism, and defeat crooked Joe Biden, who is destroying our country.
See, he's doing the same thing he did in 2020, which is take the crooked Hillary and try to assign it to Joe Biden.
Yeah, on his Bronx rally, he said, I no longer call Hillary crooked because she's beautiful. I call her beautiful now because I'm using crooked for Joe Biden. That's what he said.
We must work together.
That's so
Combine
interesting.
with us. You have to combine with us.
It's just the same
We
shit.
can
It's so funny. He's like, he's doing this like, why do they hate him exactly? Like I said, if you're a libertarian in 2024, there's probably like, you have some real freak-like beliefs. So that means that they're mad because like some of them like Julian Assange, for example, and will get upset that like Trump didn't free him. Which is not a freak-like belief, by the way. I'm just saying that like it can be like weirdly good opinions as well. In this like unorthodox fashion. I think they just don't like him probably because of vaccines, I suspect. Like a lot of libertarians like RFK Jr. And yeah, Trump is no longer an outsider, so he can't really run on the outsider perspective.
Same problems he had in 2020.
Yeah, they know what he's
about defending freedom, but I've actually put everything on the line to resist these despots and these stuff.
So now some real commentary starts. Sometimes this is how I feel in this chair. Trump at a libertarian convention, getting booed for my lip takes,
and the very evil regime that his people, because it's probably not him, because he doesn't know where the hell he is.
Trump will win. It won't be anything he did. It'll be because of what Joe didn't do. I mean, I'm not making this call. It's too early.
These despots and these stuff.
Damn, they're booing him hard as fuck.
And I stand before you tonight as your best hope of defeating the weaponized Biden. And
it's so funny.
These
guys' entire existence literally revolves around like not giving a shit if the Republicans win or not. Like,
I don't understand it.
That's why they exist, bro.
I can't understand it. On one hand, Biden is wearing a diaper and he's got dementia and he's falling downstairs. And then on the other hand, he's like this political mastermind that is like has this agenda that's manipulating Americans into pushing us into communism. Like, which one is it? Is he shit in the bed? Is he about to die? Or is he political mastermind? Which one is it? And I think this is a problem for the Republican Party. And I think when they're making the same mistake, and Biden is going to come out in June during the debate, and he's going to string like one sentence together, and people because he's going to be loaded up on cocaine.
And the liberals are going to be like, look at how beautiful he is.
No, and it's gonna and he's gonna win the debate because the bar is so fucking low. The bar is so low. They're setting the bar so low because they just can't help themselves. So if he comes out and shows any bit of competency, people are gonna have faith in him. That's why Biden won the debates in 2020. For that same exact reason. He won in 2020 for those reasons. I'm not saying he was good. I'm just saying the bar was set so low for him, and he put together a sentence, and he was able to win. I remember I was at those debates.
We literally behave like children. Like we look at this elderly man like a child.
Yeah.
Where we're like, oh, look at this baby. The baby can talk. Like, isn't that brilliant? And
exactly.
It's crazy that that's how that is the level of expectations that we have set for the leader of the free world. Like, it's insane.
No,
to
I know.
me.
That's what I'm saying, but that's just the state of the
anyway. But speaking of the real leader of the free world, let's see what else.
Trump book.
Just some of the things that make me a libertarian without even trying to be
one.
Oh my God!
Nice. Oh my God! The book.
D-Roy wrote.
Yeah, kids got
Donald J. Trump will address the.
You don't have one of those? I have it. I give it to kids all the time.
That's crazy. We got to buy that book.
Only if you want to win. Only if you want to win. Maybe.
Wow, he's doing the annoying, petulant lib shit of like, oh, you. I guess you don't like winning.
Wait, but this next line is fire.
You don't want to win. Maybe you don't want to win.
I like this next one.
Thank you, D-Roy.
Wait.
No, only do that if you want to win. If you want to lose, don't do that.
Wait.
Keep getting your 3% every 4 years.
He's such a petty bitch.
Oh, he's mad.
He's so petty too.
he's mad that they don't like him.
That's so funny.
I wonder what he thought was gonna happen when he walked in here. Like I don't understand why he thinks that this is not going to be a hostile crowd.
This is why I think this is a win for him. What politician do you know would heckle the crowd back?
Oh,
like 100%.
Yeah, no.
Talking shit back to the crowd.
No. He's an incredible showman.
That's
you're absolutely right on that. He is a phenomenal showman, and this is like a very antagonistic crowd. He's like a comic that's doing like his bit in front of a crowd of people that despise him.
Yeah.
And he just starts unloading, right? I mean, he's doing that right now.
Oh, Bill Burr in Philly?
Yeah.
So I think you should nominate me or at least vote for me, and we should win together. You heard those words. Nominate me or vote. Vote for me.